Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Liam from Small Time Gamers, and this is another episode of Kenshi. First things first, I wanted to start this off with a little apology. I have been putting it in the description of the videos, but the pronunciation of the game, I think I was saying something like Kenshi or something retarded like that. It's Kenshi, so Kenshi. I do apologise for that if anyone has picked that up. Sorry. First things first, this is our group of guys here. I did have a little bit of problems, so I have been just going off and getting some money, leveling these guys, getting them some good gear. I did have a little bit of a problem where our initial female we had in the last episode, she actually died. So I do apologise about that. That was kind of devastating. But we have got another one, Wish, so we have Peace, Wish, Patch, and Zep making up our squad at the moment. And as you can see, Patch, Wish, Peace, and Patch, Wish, and Peace all have backpacks. And Zep is our kind of combat guy. He's more heavily armoured. So if we go and look at inventory, we can see that we've actually made quite a bit of money. So we've made 42,982. Which should be enough to go out and set up our own base. But first, what I was thinking is what we're going to do is we're going to head over to the nearest town. So we're here, and I reckon we're just going to head over to this town here. So that should be that way. Cool, so we're just going to head out that way. So we'll set all of our guys to walk, so we don't leave anyone behind. We do want to kind of stick together. And then we'll set them out. So this might take a short while, this actual adventure itself, so I might end up cutting a lot of this journey. But I guess while we're waiting for our guys to travel out there, I'll give you guys a bit of a lowdown, or a bit of a kind of information on what I was doing while you were gone. So basically, as I said, I did go out, as I was showing you in the video. Basically what I did is I just went out, found a group of bandits, I think it was dust bandits, the best, lured them back to these guards here and just fought with them. Just let the guards take them out. I then stole all their gear and kind of moved on from that point. So yes, very kind of dishonest and dishonourable of me, but you know, you do what you have to do to survive in this game. So we're heading kind of in this way direction. And obviously while we are travelling, we do have backpacks, so we are going to be encumbered, meaning our combat skills are lowered. Meaning we really do want to try and avoid groups of bandits like these, so we want to make sure that everybody is actually turned off taunt. So I had them on taunt earlier, just so they could go out, find a group of bandits, attract them and bring them back. But now we really want to avoid any sort of confrontation with a bandit. So we're going to turn that off for now. So yeah, I just went out, got their equipment, and then sold it. I did have a few problems with this at first. Primarily one of them dying, one of ours dying, where I stuffed up a little bit, forgot to move them, or just didn't move them in time, and the bandits kind of caught up with them and actually ended up killing our person. So I think our town's probably just going to be on the other side of this rock outcrop up here, so we're just going to head towards that, whilst trying to avoid any groups of bandits, because they will kind of kill us. Looks like there's been a pretty big fight over here. So we could go and loot that, but that's not really my primary concern at this point in time. So we're just going to continue to head on, keep moving, because there are quite a few groups of bandits around. Who are these guys? So yeah, these guys are the dust bandits, so these are the ones that you want to attack if you are doing the strategy of trying to get them together with the guards and make them die painfully, screaming, and steal all their gear. That's the group that you want to go for, the dust bandits. And I did actually look up like a quick guide, like just one of the Steam guides on how to actually make money in the game, just see if I see if there's any easier ways of doing it. Of course, that is the way that I chose to do it. There's another group of bandits here. That's the way I chose to do it, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it is the best way to do it. There could be, well, there probably is, multiple ways of achieving the same goal. So you can actually see the town up there on the outcrop, but we want to try and avoid these bandits. So they are chasing after that person there, so if we just try and go around, that's probably our best bet. Because we really do not want to get in a fight with these guys. More bandits. Okay, so we'll try and go through here in the gap created. See, these guys, they're running away. They've been wounded in the battle, and they're running away. So, if we do have to fight them, we could probably take them, but I don't believe they will actually attack us. I mean, which group are they? And the only thing about the dust bandits that you will find is they're not going to attack you right out. To get them to attack and follow you, yep, this is him. Okay, so this is basically the look of a dust bandit. Okay, so you've got this shoulder plate, and then this style of weapon. They're not really going to attack you straight out. You're going to have to aggro them, so you're going to have to go out and attack them for them to actually chase you. So it's not as easy as some of the other ones. The taunt doesn't really work against these guys, but you know, it is possible, and these guys are the ones who are going to give you the best loot, because of course they can also have helmets on sometimes. So I'll have a look at him. So here's another dust bandit. And this one actually has better armor, so this armor would be worth a lot more as well. But you can see he's quite badly wounded, so he's not really our priority right now. And there's another, that's actually a group of friendly NPCs over here, so nothing to worry about from them. Okay, so we're moving up on this city, just the one on the rocks up here. I'm hoping to hire just a couple more guys. We should be able to hire another 4 from this town up here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get building supplies, and we're going to start making our base. Anyways, there's obviously a fight happening over there. But yeah, we're going to start making our base from that, and then hopefully we can get a good thing going. Yeah, you know, get a good kind of area together. And basically I will cut back when we reach the town, so I'm not going to make you watch the rest of this journey. You have seen most of it. I will show if anything else exciting happens, so if there's like a battle or anything, I will show that. But for now, I will see you guys when we reach the town. And we're here, so we are now just on the approach to the city. You can see it up here, just loading it in now. You can see it up here, moving in. As I was coming in, it did actually seem there's like some sort of fight or something happening inside the city, so we'll check that out, see if we can find any bodies or anything lying around. I think there might be. But yeah, as you can see, this town is laid out differently to the one we were in before, but it should still have all of the same buildings. So this one here is your police station. You have all your homes. Your shops are all still here, and then one bar, and where's number 2? And there'll be a second one around here somewhere. Just need to find it. But yeah, so it's got all the same buildings, just laid out differently, which is pretty common amongst all the towns. They will all generally have the same buildings. I'm kind of annoyed that I can't find this second bar. I know it's around here somewhere. But anyway, so we're here now. What we're going to do at this point is I'm going to take Pierce, I'm going to put him on run, and I'm going to take him into one of these bars to see if we can hire a new member. So we'll run him in there, and we'll go hire some new people. So this looks like a person we can hire here. Experienced engineer, awesome. So we are going to be building a base, so the engineer is going to be quite helpful. So 250, sure, I'm willing to pay that for Burn. And yeah, we can just leave him as he is. Okay, so now we have a new member here. So Burn, you can go and stand with the rest of the group. Pierce. I think this guy will be the surgeon. Yep. So then we'll head into the bar and see if we can find the other guy or girl, whomever it may be. Cool, so this looks like it's him here. Need to hire a good medic. Let's see if he can fight. He's good at science, so this guy is probably going to be our researcher. He's not really good at fighting, but he can research. 250, 2,500 again, and yep, we will get him in. So basically we're just going to try and expand our group here. We still have plenty of money. I mean, they recommend about 20,000, 25,000 before you actually go and start building your base. We have 35,000, so that's not going to be an issue. I'm probably not going to worry about the gear of these new guys just yet, as I mean, I'm sure we will accumulate some over time, so I'm not really going to have to go out and buy much of that gear from vendors. Just trying to find that second pub. I believe that every town has a second pub. I'm not 100% certain, and this is actually making me doubt myself here. The fact that I can't find it. So maybe I was incorrect. Maybe, yeah, I can't seem to find it. And it actually does seem like it has more shops as well, because you have a mask shop here, 2 mask shops here, and another one here. So yeah, it does actually look like they're different setouts. So you'll have the same types of buildings, but just different layouts and different amounts of each building. It does seem. Yeah. Well, that's odd. But anyway, moving on from that slight inconvenience, what we need to do now is we need to head to the resource place, so the place that sells all the resources. I really hope this town has one. The last town had one. Actually no, there is another bar. It's right here. Cool. I thought there would be. A little bit thrown off there. And we're also going to look for the resource area. So the area to try and buy all the building supplies we're going to need to set up our base. I'll have a look for that in a second. First of all, let's go and hire our new members. Cool, so who have we got? It looks like that will probably be the surgeon there. So we have one out here. They all seem to be wearing the same sort of clothes. It's another engineer. We might not get him for now. Let's have a look at what the other one is. Another engineer, okay. We might not hire these guys just yet. I think this will be the surgeon. Yep. So we might not hire these guys just yet. They're both engineers, and we're not really looking for an engineer at this point. If anything, they want combat experience, because that's something that our group is kind of lacking at this point. We might hire one of them actually. Sure, we'll hire Plant. Okay, so now as you can see, we've actually expanded our group by about 3 members. So this will help us with the buildings. Obviously it's not going to take as long because we'll have more people to share out the load between, and also with the other random jobs we need to do around the base, like researching, mining, building material production, all of that kind of stuff will be a lot easier as we have more people. So I'm just trying to locate this store. Item store. I'm really hoping there is one, as if there's not, we're going to have to head back to the town from which we came, which will take quite a while, and I'm not really looking forward to that, but it looks like we may not have a choice. I can't really seem to find any sort of shop for building materials in this town. It's probably there. I'm probably just overlooking it, honestly. We might have a look at this trade place just to see if they've got anything. We'll send like plant. Maybe he's an engineer. Hopefully he knows stuff about building materials. Kind of awkward if he doesn't. We'll send some more new guys as well, because these guys are going to be the less encumbered, so they're going to run a lot faster. Yeah, I can't seem to find the building I'm looking for, or at least the sign that I'm looking for. Cool. So he's entered into the trade area. So we'll see what this guy has to trade. Oh, cool. Actually, this is incorrectly labelled. So this is your police station. The other town didn't have one of these, but this one does look like it does. So this is one way that you can make money in the game. So it is glitched, the fact that it is labelled as trade, but anyway, yes. So you've got the police station here. You have your police guy standing here, obviously, police on his armour. So you can see I'm looking for bounty hunter. You can't give me any leads right now. Keep a lookout for big time criminal like bandit leaders. If you can take one down, bring him back here, you'll be rewarded. Okay, so basically if you can take down a bandit leader or something along those lines, you can actually get quite a decent amount of money from that. So here's an actual trade station. And it doesn't look like they have any building materials, unfortunately. So that's unfortunate, but it is starting to look like we're going to have to head back to the town from which we came to attempt to get these supplies, because it doesn't seem like anywhere has them, unfortunately. I will just continue to look around, just give a brief look around. But yeah, as I said, it doesn't actually look like they do. So I'm going to head in there. What that's going to do is, that's going to highlight all of the signs. So maybe if I'm missing the sign, that will help me point it out. And is that another fight happening there? Or something happened there, someone took damage. Maybe they all just spawned inside of each other or something? I really don't know, because that was kind of strange. Oh, more police. Yeah, so there must have been a fight, and the police came and like broke it up or something, or hurt them or something. That's kind of cool. So yeah, it doesn't look like this town actually has the supplies for which I'm looking for, unfortunately. So yeah, we are going to head back to the other town. I'm not going to make you sit through that. I will cut that from the video and then basically cut back when I do arrive at the town and buy all of our equipment. Okay guys, I will see you again when we reach the major town. Cool. So I haven't actually made it to the other town yet. I thought I'd cut back and just show you something that I just remembered, really. So each of your towns is going to be owned by a different fraction. So you can see here that this town is owned by these guys. So the guards on each town are going to be different. If we head to the map, and we actually, I think there's a way to find that out. There we go. If you just leave your mouse over it, it'll tell you what fraction owns the city, and it also will tell you what the population count of that city is. So these guys are owned by the Dead Cat Mercenaries, population 35. Slightly larger here, United Cities, 65. And also, I decided that we're not actually going to head back to this one here, which is where we were originally, because that is quite a way, and we've also already hired everybody from this area. So what we're going to do is we're going to head down to Fisher here, owned by the fraction Fisher. So, you know, obviously very up themselves fraction here. It actually does look like they have a population of 0. That might be because I haven't visited yet, so we don't know the population size. That does seem to be the case with all of these. But yeah, we're going to head here, find out what they have here. If they don't have much, we might actually end up heading to Japan and see what they have there. And then we're going to start building our base, probably around in the middle of these 3 cities, in here somewhere. The cool thing about bases is, at least they are trying to implement, I'm not sure if they have at the moment, we're just going to wait for our guys to catch up, such wait the plant to catch up, so we're not leaving anybody behind. You can also see that they've kind of formed this cool like formation when you do stop them, but that is not the point I was going for here. One of the cool things about base building is you can actually open that up to civilians. So you can make your own city, you can continue from there and have your own city. So instead of having to live off somebody else's, you can live off your own city and not have to worry about any of that. So yes, back to what we were doing before. Basically, I am just going to cut back when we reach the city. I will see you guys when that happens. Hello and welcome back. We are, well, at the town basically, and I actually found something rather cool about this town. It does have some stuff on the outside, so you've got farms. These are actually farms out here. You can farm, get food that way, trade materials, and like sell that stuff. Also, it does look like it's bugged out a little bit. For example, this gate should probably be there, where that gap is, but that's alright. It's alright. We can accept that. It also does look like this town may not have the supplies I'm looking for. It does actually look like a rather small town. There really isn't much happening here, meaning that we're probably just going to have to leave this one straight away and head off to the next town. This is an adventure and a half, guys. We are exploring, we are explorers. We are going along, and actually it looks like that's where we're going to head. See that giant fortress town up there on that hill? That's where we are heading next. We'll see if this town's actually updated. How big is their actual population? 16, so, you know, not actually that high. What we're going to do is we are actually just going to head over to this massive fortress town up here on the hill. This should actually help us a lot, because there should be a lot of stuff up there, including people we can hire and plenty of building materials as well. I have also decided the kind of location for the base. It's going to be over here in this area, kind of around here. Try and find a flatter area, kind of around here, maybe around here, to try and build our base. One thing about the base building is that you can't actually build it too close to other settlements. So it will have to be far enough away from these places, but I do want to kind of build it nearby these places, as we can easy access to trade and also defense if we need it, so we can run away to them and they can help us. Probably not these guys. I think if I ran away to these guys, they'd probably get destroyed. But we could probably run either to the city that was back up here on the hills, or back to the one here, the giant fortress city we can see over here. Once again, guys, I will cut back when we reach the city. Hopefully this will be the end of our journey up here. Hopefully these guys will have what we need. It does look like they're rather large cities, so they should do. I apologise for the noise in the background there. That was some people in the other room just watching a video. They had it quite loud. I think they just stopped. So yeah, that might be, you might hear that, you might not. I'm unsure whether you will or not in the actual recording. You probably will. But yes, I will cut back as soon as we reach this city. So we've arrived at the fortress city. This is probably the coolest looking city I've actually found to date. You can see you have to go through the police station to actually get into the town, so we're going to do that now. Just push our guys through the police station. Let's check how big this town actually is, because biggest one that I found so far, so you're looking at 64. Is that bigger than the other one? 45. Oh, actually it's not. It's actually smaller. One by one person than the other town. We go here, and once again we're going to send Peace, as he is our main guy, our number one, into the bar to see if we can hire any new members. This will be the squid. Yep, 700 caps. Let's do it. I like these kind of like base ones, so I do like these kind of like basic ones, so the ones who don't really have any sort of speciality. They are, one, a lot cheaper, two, you can kind of customize them as you see fit, as you like, so you don't really need to worry about, you know, what they have. hire a good medic. We already do have a medic. Not really. It's no researcher. How much is he? He's 250. I'm gonna say no to him for now. I did actually see another bar when I was just scouting around, so we'll see if we can find that again. Hopefully it won't be like last time, and it takes me like half an hour to find the bar. What we'll do is we'll just head Pierce back inside, so it actually highlights all of the signs for us. And at first glance, there we go, that's the building material one. So cool, we actually have building materials. We're actually going to we'll send here, actually no, we'll send, Wish. Send Wish in there, she's got a backpack, she can start getting our building supplies. And I do want Peace to actually get one more member, one or two more members even, to join us before we head out. So there's the other bar, right there, I see it. So we're going to get Peace here, to head over to the other bar, which is just right here, and see if we can actually hire another member to our group. I reckon that's the surgeon there, so we don't probably have a problem. We don't have a problem with him being stuck there. That would be a guard. So we're going to head in, and I'm unbelievably happy that this town actually has building materials. We'll just speed this up so they're going to run or go as quick as they can to their areas. So he's now inside the bar. Let's see who we got. This guy here. Hire a sword. Yes, please. Combat experience. We might need to get him some more better gear. Horseweed, sure. That can be a name. Hello, Horseweed. Welcome to the group. And we've got this guy here. And he's just a regular basic one. Cool, so we can get him as well. Bombing him. Cool. So yeah, we'll actually take both of them. And we'll head back. We'll actually head over to here, because I want to get as many building supplies as we possibly can. So we'll bring everybody, including these guys here, over to the thing here. I do apologise if you can hear my sister in the next room singing quite loudly, unfortunately. So I do apologise for that if you can't hear that. So now we're just going to buy as many building materials as we can get our hands in. As you can see, they make stacks of 6, and we actually just bought all of them. So it's an okay amount. I guess we could start our base with that. We're probably going to end up needing quite a few more to make our base, especially with this many people. I'll just see if there's any more building material shops around. If there is, we're literally just going to take them for all they have. But it does not look like there is, unfortunately. Okay, well that's unfortunate, but what this does mean is that next episode, when we come back, next episode, we can start on our base, we can start building, we can get that moving. So, anyway guys, I hope you have enjoyed this episode of Let's Play Kenshi. I will catch you guys on the next one.